I have like a lot of Ben 10 artworks to show, and they're taking up a lot of space. So, not really, but still, I want to get them done at least. So, we're going to be doing at least three. So, for that, I can at least remove three pictures. First of First of all, we have the power for Jet Ray. Jet Ray is a kind of an interesting Ben 10 aliens, but he only has the laser ability. Like, he can fly and he shoots laser. What do I do? Um, well, I guess also adding powers mean I can add something to the other powers. So I'm actually giving him the power to hold the laser and to shoot a giant beam out of his chest. Oh yeah, also he can like do like a jet fast sprint, so he can actually shoot and use his power into his body and just fly faster. So yeah. Then we have Chroma Stone. Chroma Stone was kind of an interesting Ben 10 alien to see, really. The only reason why I'm saying that this alien was kind of not as interesting as I was, well, not as more. Also, the fact that he may beat this Crystal Jesus. Just plain to say Crystal Jesus. So Chroma Stone's ability is that he could. I don't think he could regenerate from when he was broken into shards, or maybe he could. Who knows? Uh, he also can shoot. Well, he can turn anyone's energy and turn into a rainbow light beam and attack you with it. So with that being said, I used the components of him and did some other stuff. So basically, he's able to use other energies, and he's now able to create weapons. Also, his crystals can now be used as controllable crystals, as in he can create the crystals from the ground itself. Also, he can. I'm also giving him the not the power to shoot them, but he can just control them and create them, forming them into giant hands or gloves, even. Yeah, that sounds cool, right? So, yeah. Also, I'm also giving him the power to do a giant nuclear blast. And this is the last one. This one's going to be a super villain. The last two are heroes. This one's going to be a villain, though. And this is Wildvine. Wildvine is one of the probably the interesting heroes from when he was 10. But Wildvine is actually well, Wildvine's power is having explosive on his backs, able to become a plant, go in the ground. I think he had the power to regenerate. There's only one thing I can do. Manipulate and control plants, and also allow him to shoot, like, thorns and stuff. Also, I'm making for Den his, because I know he can't control his Venus flytrap thing. So I'm actually making it for them that he could basically go in the ground and then just stretch his body out and keep on stretching it. So basically he can attack with just the Venus flytrap. And he just sucks his head inside. Also, he can make clones of himself, too. So that's ability I'm giving him. Yeah, I decided to keep on going. I'm going to go into one more because I want to get to the last one. Not the last one, like the very last one, but there's one I want to talk about more. So this is the one for Goop. If you guys don't remember, Goop is the one that everyone says, like, the useless Ben 10 alien. Now, I believe Goop looks pretty cool, but I kind of agree. He is kind of useless a little bit. And also, there's things that don't make sense. But also, I'm not going to focus on that. So, with the power of Goop, I give you Slime. Slime is a superhero that actually that is not able to harden, but is actually able to make himself a little bit solid to the point that he has like a bouncy texture, so things bounce off of him. I do mean anything bounce off of him, so yeah. But the thing is, because full body, he'll basically will turn into a puddle, or he'll just morph himself into a ball, but he can't stay in like a human body form. So yeah, still giving him Goop's weak ability, but still he can turn to a ball and hit people though. And again, still things bounce off of him. So Swamp Fire. Now, honestly, this one is pretty cool. I see this one as kind of like an interesting one just because of the fact that is Swamp Fire is this alien that technically got a blossom thing, and I want to use that one. That's the reason why you see it. And then you see the that I use Ultimate Swamp Fire, so he's able to shoot his spikes and shoot them out to make explosives. Also, he can pull off the gels and throw it too still. But the one thing I gave him one is to do like a Nightingale Blue Flame. And with the Igniting Blue Flame, and also the fact that Swamp Fire could regenerate and anything else. And he throws like these little seeds out. I'm giving him just one little simple power here. That he can basically manipulate the giant gel on his back to shoot like it's a machine gun. To shoot the giant gel explosives. And also they can be also timers, and I'm also making them for then if you shoot enough of them in a specific area, they can make a type of whirlpool or something. So yeah. Okay, don't know if you guys can hear, if you guys heard that or not, or you guys can hear me. I have this on the charger anyways, so yeah. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope this was very fun for you guys. I gotta check this recording. If this didn't record and hear most of the footage when I put it on the charger, I gotta redo it all over again. But whatever. See you guys later. Crimson Thunder out.